Well, welcome to Kaching. Today we talk about leaving the cold winter sun to warmer weather. We're featuring a woman here who's been on quite a journey herself, from keeping us all safe and sound to now being a travel counsellor. She also comes with some vital Brexit advice. Please welcome to the studio Laura Wright. Hello, Laura. How you doing?
Hello, Nick. You okay?
I'm all right. Not too bad at all. I'm loving this morning. There's so many people in the studio and a great buzz. Where's all this started with you?
Oh, right. So up until last year, I was a sergeant in the police. I'd been in the police for 12 years. I have two little boys who are 4 and 6, and my partner, who I've been with for 12 years, is also a police officer.
So it's a big family affair.
Yes, it was very much so until last year.
So what made you move away from the police, may I ask?
So my oldest, I'd been in the police his entire life, and working shifts, both of us working shifts, is really hard with childcare.
I bet it is, yeah.
My parents were fantastic and still are fantastic, but it became really hard managing shifts, working nights, working late, and it's a really tough job. It can be really stressful, and last year I had a slip disc in my neck, ended up in hospital and being off work for a few months, and sort of had a bit of a rethink about where I was going and what I wanted to do, and so decided to have a change.
So how's that now?
It's fantastic. Yeah, I don't regret it at all. Not one day have I regretted leaving the police and setting up my own business. I love being a business owner.
Wow, a bit of an entrepreneur. Maybe Bex and you need to get together. I don't know. What is a travel counsellor, though?
So basically, a travel counsellor is a business owner within the Travel Counsellor brand. So basically, I work from home in an office at home, and I can create bespoke, tailor-made itineraries. So if people want a holiday that's a little bit extra special, that's designed just for them, that's something that I can do. We tend to deal with professionals and business owners, also retired people who've got a lot of time and want to go on extra special holidays because they've worked so hard all their lives. They deserve a treat and to enjoy themselves.
Sounds fab. What's the best bit, do you think?
The best bit, obviously, as well as going on holiday myself, I get to.
Do you get to sample all the stuff?
Of course.
That's got to be the best bit.
Well, if we've been to the resorts or the places or the countries, and we've been there, we've got the experience, we can tell people about it. So it's in our interest to travel a lot ourselves.
Yeah.
But also just being able to help people go on fantastic holidays. If you work really hard all year and you are really looking forward to your 1 or 2 holidays that you have a year, it's so lovely to be able to put that together and to help people, without being cheesy, to help them have their dream holiday, really.
Wow. Well, so what if people get in touch with you, how does that process work? Do you have a coffee with each other? Do you do it on the phone? Do you do it online? What do you do?
Whatever's best for the individual. So for my business owners, my busy professionals, generally they want to deal with me over the phone because they don't have time to meet up. Anyone that does, that's fantastic. Happily meet up with them and have a chat and discuss everything with them. We can meet up several times if that's what they want to do. If it's sort of a complex itinerary, say travelling around Australia for a few weeks, then you really need to get to know people and get to know what they want to do so that you can create that perfect itinerary. Also, with retired people who aren't so savvy on the computer, I can go round, have a cup of tea with them, go through it with them, discuss where they want to go, what they want to do. So it depends on the individual, really. Whatever's best to them, whatever suits them, I'll go with that, really. But yeah, so after the consultations, I'll create then their perfect itinerary.
So how long does it take? Could I phone you up and say I need to do something next week, or do I need to leave lots of months' notice?
No. Whatever suits people. If it's just a week holiday or a 2-week holiday, that can be done that day, really. If it's more complex itinerary, say, I put one together yesterday for going to Dubai for a few days, then going on to Sri Lanka for 2 weeks, staying at 2 different resorts and travelling around and going to, say, an elephant sanctuary. That's going to take a few days because we've got people who are based in those countries. So, for example, the Sri Lanka one, we've got what we call DMCs, who are destination managers, and they're based in Sri Lanka, and we speak to them as they're on the ground and they know the layout a lot better than we would, really. So that would take a few days because of the time difference and because it's complex to put it together. You wouldn't want somebody to put something together like that within an hour, because it's not going to be the best. The best.
So you've got a big network of people you can call on to sort of pull something complicated together.
Yeah.
So what sort of people get in touch with you? Is it all walks of life, or is it just really rich and loaded people?
We do deal with a lot of hard-working professionals, yes. It would be mainly people who want luxury, who want something extra special.
So you're looking at those top-end special things like a honeymoon or something like that, or maybe this big experience.
Yeah, a special experience, but lots of people have lots of holidays every year. It doesn't have to be that special birthday, that special anniversary, that honeymoon. It can be just your family holiday, but you want it to be extra special and you want that personal service.
So where's really popular at the moment? What's sort of in vogue? Is there a trend to go to a particular location at the moment?
Yeah, my most popular location at the moment is New York. That is really, really popular because New York can be a 3-night break, it can be a week break, and there's so much to do. It is just so surreal when you land in New York, you see those yellow cabs and you get into Times Square and see all the lights and the Empire State, and it's just a really fantastic location that appeals to a lot of people because there's so much to do there.
Have you been?
Yes.
Look at that, speaking from the heart. She knows she's absolutely authentic there. So you've got some information about Brexit here.
Yes.
So just tell me, if you're want to go abroad, there's some important information you've got for us.
Yeah. So I'm not one to really go into politics. I don't really know that much about politics, but I know that it will affect travel in Europe after the 29th of March if there is no deal. So what we're advising people who are travelling after the 29th of March within Europe is to just check their passport, check your validity on your passport. Sometimes when people renew their passport, if they're very organised, they will renew it before it's due to expire, and you sometimes can get a couple of months added on. However, you need to check that you have 6 months validity on your passport when you arrive in a European destination. But those extra months that were potentially added on when you renewed aren't valid. They aren't within that 6 months. So in order to have a stress-free holiday, a stress-free travel in Europe after the 29th of March, just make sure you've got that 6 months on there.
That's important information. Laura, it's been an absolute pleasure having a chat to you today. Now, how do we get in touch? If we want that luxury holiday from you, what have we got to do? Fantastic. If anyone wants to get in touch with me, then please go onto the Travel Counsellor's website and type in my name, Laura Wright, or drop me an email, laura.wright@travelcounsellors.com, or my telephone number is 01527 97 0003. Thank you. Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you. solihullradio.com.
Firstfields is one of the region's most respected law firms with more than 120 years' experience. Winners of the Chamber of Commerce Excellence in Professional Services Award and High Growth Business of the Year Award. We have over 150 experts working across 8 regional offices, all dedicated to finding you real solutions. Get to know us better at firstfields.co.uk.
solihullradio.com.
Hi there, I'm Joan Smith and I'm passionate about helping businesses grow. I'm an impartial broker working with experts in all areas of business support. I can support your business through different areas, for example, grants, loans, apprenticeships or training or general business advice. Get in touch via gintro.co.uk. Thanks a million.
Parkview in Shirley is a stunning residential development of 27 two-bedroom apartments. Modern, stylish and luxurious, the exceptionally high-quality properties are centrally located and next to the popular high street, with plenty of bars, restaurants and shops and an enviable view of Shirley Park. Parkview is an ideal home for first-time buyers as it's supported by the Help to Buy scheme and requires just a 5% deposit. Created to exacting standards, the apartments have allocated parking and cycle storage. With prices starting at £190,000, Parkview is superb value for money. For more information and contact details, visit parkviewshirley.co.uk.
You're listening to Solihull Radio.
Indian Dream on Dove House Parade, Solihull's premier family-run restaurant offering authentic Indian and Bangladeshi cuisine with fresh ingredients and creative chefs. They can provide bespoke dining experiences, eat in or take away. 0121 704 9058.
Solihull Radio.
Well, welcome back to Kaching. I've got some money-saving tips here that have been given to us by Hey Mumma from the Price Glitches and Money Saving Ideas UK Facebook group. Here's some great tips for saving yourself some cash. So, they say when out and about shopping, before you make a purchase, make sure you run the item's barcode through the Amazon barcode search tool to see if you can get it cheaper. I did not know that. So here we go. This is what she says. We all love a bit of Febreze to make our homes smell fresh, but a cheaper alternative is fabric conditioner and water in a spray bottle. Give it a go. I might just do that. Here we go. If you use tumble dryer sheets, then make them dual purpose. Once mine came out of my laundry pile, I reused them. They're static, so work as dusters and smell great. Well, that's a life hack I didn't even know about. So let's just get that back. Here we go. Check your gas and electric tariff. So many people are on an expensive standard rate. You should do regular comparisons just to make sure you're getting the best deal, just like you would do for car insurance. You can save up to £322 by comparing your energy prices. Now, obviously, use a site such as USwitch, but if you're on that particular Facebook group, there's a post with me tagged in. There's a link there to go and try and compare some of the stuff. Also, here it says, get to love white vinegar. It's around 40p in the supermarket, and she uses it instead of using dishwasher rinse aid, and her glasses are gleaming. You use it around the home for cleaning and use it in place of fabric conditioner in the wash. Give it a go and you'll be amazed how soft your towels come out and they won't smell of vinegar. Not only that, sign up to a cashback site for all your purchases like Quidco, and they've earned 936 quid in a couple of years, so it's really easy. Just one click, go for it. There you go, Quidco. Set calendar reminders on your phone when deals are on, such as for broadband, TV or energy, come to an end. They won't remind you and your prices will skyrocket. I know I've done that with my broadband. A quick phone call to the supplier and you'll often renegotiate a better deal. Have you ever heard of carpooling? Well, what about delivery pooling? To avoid paying delivery for online purchases, see if your friends need anything from the same supplier. This way you'll either go over the threshold for free delivery or you can split the delivery cost in half. Wow, here's one more. Sell those unwanted items for free on Facebook selling groups and Facebook Marketplace. This method has overtaken eBay in popularity for local selling as there are no fees. Wow. Now put your hands up now if you would like a cheaper holiday, if you've got itchy feet and you want to get on a plane and leave the country for a couple of weeks. I've got some deals that might be of interest to you, courtesy of Knowle Travel. Find out a bit more about them. And I'm going to try and do this over the dulcet tones of Cliff Richard. I've got 2 minutes 15 to fit in some bargains. Here we go. Okay, there's one big sale now on. Here we go, all-inclusive here, plus £75 per person deposit. There's some deals at the Greek Isles, okay, on the Rhapsody of the Seas, 7 nights all-inclusive, £1,099 per person. We've also got Mediterranean Venice trip on Vision of the Seas, £1,799 per person. Here's the Iberian Peninsula, Brilliance of the Seas. This is the Royal Caribbean International. Fly from Manchester there, £1,279 per person. And also there's a Mediterranean one here, flying from Manchester on the Brilliance of the Seas on a Mediterranean cruise. 7 nights all-inclusive, £1,259 per person. There's now some Princess cruises starting from £499 per person for an interior state room with a £50 per person low deposit. There are trips to Scandinavia. There's a Baltic heritage route on the Sapphire Princess That's from £1,149 per person. There's Norwegian fjords, there's trips to the Meds, the Canaries, and Canada and New England as well. Find out more from Knowle Travel there. Also got some trips out on cruises now from NCL on the Western Med from £1,389 per person. That's London flights, baggage and transfers included. There's also stuff from the British Isles as well, sailing from Southampton. That's from £1,949 per person. That's all around the UK, from Dublin, Cork, Portland, Southampton, all around. Wow. And we've also got trips to the US as well. Las Vegas, Orlando, New York, Barbados, St. Lucia, Mexico. Las Vegas is £489 per person. Orlando, £500. New York, £689. Barbados is a big one, though. That would be lovely. 7 nights all-inclusive from £1,849 per person. Wow, lots of information there. Go and find out more from Knowle Travel. If you want to go on the railway, this is great. There's one there they're selling for 18 days in Vietnam, Cambodia, and the Mekong Delta in 2019, and that is a fully escorted trip. That is around about £3,000 for 18 days. Find out more, Knowle Travel. Thank you very much to all you there. There's tons more. Find out more. Call them 01564 773 521. Thank you, Julie and the team. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Well, that's pretty much the end of Ka-Ching. Thank you very much for everyone for clicking in, and I hope you've got some money off that you would want to tell me about. Get in touch. Drop me an email, studio@solihullradio.com. That's how you get through to me. Thank you very much for clicking in. It's been a pleasure.